My name's Steve Atkinson. I've been a resident of Chestertown for the last 15 years, living my entire time in Chestertown in the Fourth Ward. I have been in public service pretty much most of my life. I worked for state government as well as Howard County government on the Western Shore for 20 years before I returned back here in 2000. I then started working at Chesapeake, Washington College, and then a few years after that I went into private service. The past several years I've been working at an internet publisher, content publisher, and photographer. It's pretty much all I have to state as my opening. Thank you.
I was raised most of my life in Cecil County. Not most of my life. My life before I got married, which really was 55 years ago. I've been married to the young lady in the audience there for 55 years, and it's really nice when you get it right the first time, and I think I did. After high school, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. I actually majored in football and basketball in high school, and I wasn't good enough to carry on with that, so I had a kind of a sense of adventure, so I joined the service. Spent 4 years in the Air Force, 2 of which was overseas. When I got back, I still had that sense of adventure, so I applied for and was accepted to the state police. And I thought all you did was wear a nice pretty uniform and ride around all day. It's a little more to that, and actually when I first went on, we worked 14, 16-hour days. No time, no overtime, no holidays. You seemed to have enough money, although they didn't pay you very well because you never had any time to spend it. I mean, you were always doing that. When I left the state police, my daughters were getting ready to go to college, and I knew I needed 2 incomes. So when I had eligible to retire, counting my military time, I had 26 years, I retired, and I ended up being the chief of police in Chestertown, which I thoroughly enjoyed. There was a philosophical difference between myself and the mayor, who at the time was Mayor Horsey, and we're good friends, and I can, but it mostly had to do with budget. Maybe. I don't want to get into that, but so I left the state police, and I was the alcoholic beverage and beverage. I've worked collecting a W-2 form since I was 15 years old. I started out doing construction and farm labor. And construction and farm labor leads you to know that you don't want to be in construction and farm labor, because that's hard work. I think that, I didn't hear this from Steve, but the reason I want to be on the Chestertown Council is I truly enjoy the job. In fact, I enjoy it more than I thought I would. It's nice to be a part of something to make the decisions of what's going to happen to Chestertown now and in the years to come. And I like the idea of being a part of that. I hope I'm around here for a number of years to enjoy the decisions that we make. I think what we're doing now is a little more rewarding than it was when I came on. When I came on the council, we were in a recession. We were closing more stores than we were opening. You all remember that about 7 or 8 years ago. Every time we turned around, there'd be another vacant store. In the last 2 or 3 years, we have had a lot of ribbon cuttings. And you know what? Ribbon cuttings are fun because you know that somebody's going to have a job when they have that. And that's how we're going to grow this community. There's a lot of talk that there's no young people here anymore, and it's true that we're getting to be an older population. 1 minute. Thank you. I told somebody earlier, well, by the way, we went to the library bookstore. I don't know if any of you ever, there's wall-to-wall people in there. And there's no wonder, you can get 5 paperbacks for $1. Where else can you do that? So I told a lady in there, I'm just going to come in and do a little soft shoe and tell a couple stories. But